Good morning, everyone. If you hear a slight buzzing noise, that's my fan. You're right beside it. It's very hot. Today, I am getting my hair cut. Very much looking forward to it, simply just because I'm not particularly rocking with this cut right now. It's a little long, it's extremely grown out. The last time I got my haircut was November. Basically right after the ballad premiere. And now it's the end of June. And I'm getting my summer haircut. I usually only actually get my haircut twice a year. Because one, it's expensive. Just to get my hair cut, I don't do color, I don't do anything. Just to get it cut. And I just, to work up the amount of courage for someone who hates small talk, having to then endure small talk for upwards of an hour and a half to 2 hours just to cut my hair. And now my hair doesn't look too long, right? It still takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours to cut my hair. Because it's very thick. But to have to work up the courage, I can only do that kind of courage 2 times a year. Yeah, the person that I usually get my haircut from, and when I say usually, I got my haircut done by her last time. And now I'm going to just get my haircut by her forever, simply because I really enjoyed it when she cut my hair last time. She actually moved places, so the place that she used to literally be down the road from me. Now it's about a 15-minute drive, which actually honestly works for me, simply because even when she was just down the road, I would still show up about a half an hour early to my hair appointments. And by just down the road, I quite literally mean a 50-second drive. But anyways, I'm gonna do a little bit of makeup before, just because, you know, you see online and they're like, before you go get a haircut, do some of your makeup so that you don't think you look so heinously bad. And I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna start doing that. Oh yes, and I do have a beautiful, huge, fucking, basically cystic pimple on my chin. I haven't broken out in upwards of 2 months. And then my skin goes, you know what we should do? Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. You're so kind. Oh my god. Anyways, where have I been? Just out and about. Not really. Life update. I'm on anxiety medication. Good for me. I've had crippling anxiety my whole life, but the crippling part really came in about 2 years ago. Like, I couldn't even leave the house at all without thinking I was going to, you know? So feeling a lot better, doing a lot better. Good stuff, good stuff. So that's why I also feel prepared to go get my hair done. Like, I can speak. So hopefully that'll be good. Alright, little spot of makeup done for the most part. Now what do I do? I'm about an hour ready before I have to leave, and even then when I get there I'm probably gonna be about 15, even 20 minutes early. Who knows? I guess I'll show you all my outfit. This shirt that I cropped way too short when I was like 18, I don't know, is vintage Ralph Lauren. Like, I cut it way too short. I don't know why I did that. These jeans are American Apparel, also thrifted in the men's section, but I don't think that they're actually men's because the pockets only go to here. And if these were real men's jeans, they would go down to here. These earrings were my mom's. Watch is from Billabong. And this ring was my mom's. So that's the outfit. I might put a belt on, but who knows? I changed my mind on the shirt. I wasn't feeling the super mega cropped So I just put on a red sweater vest. Okay, this is knit. This is also thrifted. One thing about me and my wardrobe, about 95% of it is either... Am I okay? About 95% of my wardrobe is thrifted or a hand-me-down, or I got it when I was in high school and you simply cannot buy it anymore because that's how fast fashion works, right? So yes, here's the fit again. Oh, I'm just gonna wear my Reeboks. Also, here's a 360 of my hair before. Again, like, my layers are extremely grown out. The bangs part is just very long. I remember when I got them cut, they literally were here. Now they're about here. So, needing a cut, and again, it's very, extremely thick. So, I'm looking forward to it. What is the etiquette of going to a hairdresser? I still don't know it. It's different for everyone. I always see, don't wash your hair before you go to the hairdressers, or wash your hair the day of, don't have your hair up, blah, blah, blah. But I washed my hair yesterday so that she can kind of see, this is my natural hair also, by the way. It's flat and ugly on the top, but then underneath it's like wavy and curly. And this is after sleeping on it. When I don't sleep on it, it actually holds curl nicely, like here. These are also the reference pictures that I use for every time I get my hair cut. So if you see my haircut and you're like, oh my god, what do you use to get your haircut? Or like, what pictures do you use? These are the two, my queens. I'm gonna just shut up. I just really like talking. I'm a Gemini. So me. Can you believe it's not Gemini season anymore? It's actually kind of offensive. So it is in fact raining. Yay! But we're in the car now. We're about to go. Music of choice. Tortured Poets Department. Yay! Okay, everyone. I am at Toys R Us now because look at all this HMV stuff. Coincidence that when I walked in, they were playing the Stranger Things. Stranger Things theme. Now they're playing a Disney song. This is a Disney song. Anyways, I'm here to look at CDs, not vinyls. I don't even have a record player. Did I buy a Cam, this is for you. I'm not buying it. You already have it, but they have Hella Evermore and Speak Now and Tortured Poets Department. Hoping that it may be find like a rip, because like I said, I found a rip vinyl a couple days ago. No, it's all Tortured Poets Department. Dang it. I found 2 21 Pilots CDs. Am I gonna get them? I don't know, but I was a 21 Pilots kid, so I'm listening to the new album though. I have this Hamilton CD being $45. That's actually heartbreaking, but I also low-key kind of need it. And I'm home. Now you can get a proper look at the hair in a 360, 365, Charlie XCX, I don't know. Haven't listened to the album yet. But yeah, this is the hair. I love her so much. I get this haircut every time I go. I've been getting this specific haircut for three years. I don't know. 2? I don't know. And I also changed my earring. These, they're little strawberries from Kate Spade. Very cute. Also, I I did get 21 Pilots, Blurry Face, and Vessel. And I did go ahead with getting the Hamilton. Yeah. But I just figured I love listening to CDs in the car. And when we have to do a long drive, I always want to listen to like musical theater just because they're very long stints of music. This is like 2.5 hours long. And so if I put a CD in, I'm like, well, I know I'll be an hour in by the time I get to nonstop, right? When I'm driving. And then I got these because, as I said, I'm a 21 Pilot girl. If you know, you know. If you saw my reacting to their, not even their newest music video, because they made a music video because Tyler Joseph's crazy, and they made a music video for every single song on the Clancy album, which I actually have not listened to yet. I haven't found time. But I got these, and my 16-year-old self is actually screaming because these, hey, these 3 things, these were the only things I listened to at 16. And I'm not kidding. I didn't even realize that I bought these. Like, all 3 of these are just things that I'm like, my 16-year-old self would be shitting her pants right now. I also have one more thing that I want to show you guys. Why don't you come over here? So for my birthday, I might turn off the fan. It's gonna get real hot in here though. For my birthday, I wanted this pair of like Nike running shoes, and they were like running shoes, right? But they were out of stock, and they also didn't sell them in Canada on the online store. And so I thought, you know what I could actually do? I custom made Nike Cortezes to look exactly like Steve Harrington's because that's Bay. Yeah, the box. Hey, first of all, the box is very cool. I love them. I haven't even tried them on yet because I wanted to wait to show you guys, but here they are. Oh my god, wait, they smell so weird. Oh, what the heck? But yeah, I have a pair of Nike Cortezes, but they're from like Amazon. They were still really expensive, and I got them for Christmas from my dad. But they weren't real, so I got these ones. And they finally came in the mail. I custom made these at the end of May, and they came in at the end of June, which is like completely 100% fine that it took them a long time. It said they weren't coming until July 1st, and they came 2 days ago. So, actually no, they came yesterday. But yeah, they are stunning. Nike embroidery. I don't think Steve's has metal on it. It might, but I don't know. Red swoosh. So yeah, I thought I would show y'all the day that I also get my haircut, because my haircut, she do kind of give Steve Harrington sometimes. So yeah, I think that is everything for today. Thank you guys for coming along. I didn't film anything in the hairdressers because I'm weird and awkward, and like I said, small talk is weird. But I filmed in Toys R Us and stuff like that, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this really random, weird patchwork of a vlog. Don't even know how long it's gonna be, but I thought I would just bring you guys along on things that I do day to day, in the summer at least, because in the winter you damn well know I'm not gonna be doing anything. I'm gonna be sitting on my bed right here watching television because I don't go anywhere in the winter. But yeah, now I'm gonna go.